There's no end of stupid takes on the internet, which is fine, if I consented to seeing any of them. I saw this video while I was looking for a dub of that meme of two guys washing dishes, and I do realize that I did consent to seeing this video, but come on, look at this thumbnail. I had to click on this. It's one of those things that you just need to know how baffling it is, and it did not disappoint. And before I play the video, just know that there is a good chance this guy is drunk, or at least I hope he is drunk.
Welcome. Jamie Kennedy here. Oh my God. I've been fucking hibernating the last 3 days, getting away from people, trying to catch up on sleep. I've got my studio kind of organized. I'm going to take it to a bigger place. I have people on top of me that are stomping. I literally want to drill a hole.
This intro lasts for 4 minutes and 20 seconds. That's how long it takes for him to get to the actual subject of the video.
So I'm going to react to some things right now because the world's crazy, as we know.
So there's a video floating around where they interview the Liquid Death employees at the factory. And they admitted that they put curses in the factory while they're making the water. And as you know, when an item is cursed, a person is cursed, that means they're putting demons into it. And so what the curse is meant to do, when the person is drinking it, it's meant to instantly kill the person. So this water should be called instant death, not liquid death.
Christians have always had a weird relationship with products like Liquid Death. I'm sure you remember the whole deal they had with Monster and how the scratch marks are Hebrew for 666, and how the motto Unleash the Beast is of demonic origin, stuff like that. That claim that Liquid Death has killed people is wrong, which can be seen by the fact that Liquid Death is still being sold. And also the fact that it's sparkling water or tea depending on the can you got. Corporations are corrupt, but they want to nickel and dime you, not take you out immediately. A dead customer cannot give you money.
And so most people don't die when they drink this water. It could be because something or someone is protecting the person, right? There have been cases of people dying off this water, actually.
My English teacher told me that you can't say studies have shown. If you have the studies, the statistics, whatever else, show it, link it, cite it, whatever. You have the information to prove your point. Show it, or the reader must presume that you are lying. The only time "trust me, bro" is allowed is with common knowledge exceptions, like the sky is blue, fish swim, sparkling water cannot instantly kill you.
Okay. You know, credit Jay Dyer and his wife, Jamie. They taught me about that first. They taught me and said that this brand, his wife, Jamie Dyer, said that they do a spell over this water. Now, let's go through the mechanics of this. That has over 2,000 comments. Now, look.
Feel free to go back and rewatch that if you have to. No shame of it. He is not working with the script at all. It's pretty obvious to tell. He let me play the commercial that Liquid Death released at start, kind of this whole "there's demons in the cans" thing, because, well, that's what the commercial covers. They're putting demons in the cans, apparently. A pretty good marketing stunt, all things considered, and I know it is a marketing stunt because, well, they kind of imply it is at the end of the commercial, because the commercial ends with this: $1 off an exorcism. Which is clearly a joke, because they are not actually putting demons into their cans. There's no reason to do that. Also, I just want to mention that that entire commercial was much shorter than the intro we had to this video.
And you will see that they do a funny commercial putting a spell all on this water. And so it's funny, right? But this guy's saying that it is a real thing. And so if you follow the laws of the satanic belief system. So here's the thing. It could be, because the whole thing they say is that they put it right in your face, but you have to say the thing to activate the thing. The more I see this, the more it seems real. So it's like, hey, I'm going to steal money out of your purse. When you're on, if I went to like a comic and I told her, I was like, hey, when you're on stage, I'm going to steal $20 out of your purse. And she's like, good try, right? And she goes up and has a terrible set because she's a female comic. That's a joke, everybody. And when she comes, but I took the 20. according to the satanic belief system, as long as you say it, you're good to go.
What the fuck are you talking about? The commercial brought up witchcraft, not Satanism, and even if it did, whatever you're talking about was never brought up. And don't think I didn't catch that female comic comment. That's my only defense as to why you're not drunk, because he was able to immediately know that that joke would flop harder than the divorce papers hit his desk. He then spends almost a minute talking about his Satanist friend for some reason, and going more on about that whole gobbledygook he talked about. I honestly don't know why the hell he's talking about this. It has nothing to do with the video. Then again, we're finished with the Liquid Death stuff. We're now moving on to a completely different TikTok he's going to react to.
We are so cooked. They just found alien megastructures called Dyson Spheres, gang. And this is on NBC News. This is not from no untrusted source or nothing like that. This is not fake. This is real shit. It says here, a group of researchers have identified at least 7 stars that might be surrounded by advanced alien megastructures known as Dyson Spheres. So you mean to tell me we got Russian submarines showing up on our territory?
Yup.
People are in panic of whether or not World War III is finna start.
Yup.
And now we got alien megastructures in our solar system that are powerful enough to wipe out our very existence. And look, I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. I don't even know what the hell this even means. I'm sitting here telling y'all about Dyson Sphere, and I don't even know what the shit even. I don't even know what it is. But I'm just letting y'all know what I saw earlier today. All I saw in the article is that they was talking about this. You feel me? Dyson Sphere or alien structure has been discovered, and it's in our solar system. And they said that if they learn how to get power from it or something like that, they can do unthinkable things on it. Like, it's just crazy. Y'all need to.
You know what I love about this? There's a part of TikTok now I call like hood wake up.
There comes a certain point, I feel, where you can kind of tell why a content creator is making the video. That was it. What the fuck are you talking about? Why was that your first fucking thought?
Homeboy wake up. And it's like these paranoid homeboys from like, 53rd and Crenshaw are like, yo, y'all, aliens be here and shit. Here's the deal, bro. They saying that there's an alien at Buffalo Wild Wings, y'all. Hey, I don't even know what y'all doing.
Why was this your first thought? Not that, oh, he's a conspiracy theorist. No, it was, he's a black conspiracy theorist. He's a black guy talking about aliens. He's black.
Like, it's awesome. Because I got in, TikTok took me to like the hood conspiracy. And there's a lot of dudes like this dude out there waking people up. And I love it because, you always expect guys like me being all fucking paranoid. Anyway, yeah, I mean, I don't mean to be a fearmonger, but there's a Russian sub that's in Cuba. There's all this.
Okay, now, he's primarily a podcaster, but at the same time, he has an editor. He brought that editor up earlier. His name's Kevin or something. And they're still including all the oohs and stuff like that. Like, you can edit that out. You can do a reshoot. Why are you including all of that in your video? There's really no excuse for it. If you're adding it in to make the conversation seem more organic, I can see that. But at the same time, I've cut some of the audio in this video in order to remove some of that stuff so I don't sound like a complete fucking moron while I'm talking.
There's the whole thing with the draft. You can look that up. Kyle, put that in the paper. Put that thing where the draft is now just happening. You don't have to sign up for it. You're just in it. And if you don't do it, from 18 to 26, you get a $250,000 fine or possibly 5 years in jail. So it's either go on the front lines or hope to God you're good at cooking. Like my dad was in the Navy.
Sorry to cut out this story, but it has nothing to do with a TikTok he reacted to, something that applies to most of this video. It's no wonder his channel hasn't really gone anywhere. You could ask him if he prefers waffles or pancakes, and he'd start telling you about how Chick-fil-A stole KFC's recipe or some shit.
Did you see that the FDA just recoiled 28 drinks for having ingredients not listed on the label, and that 24 of these drinks contained drugs, bacteria, and harmful chemicals that were not disclosed on the labels? Now, maybe it's just me thinking this, but if a regular person drugged someone, wouldn't they be going to jail? Well, apparently it's no big deal if you're just selling sport drinks. Martinelli's apple juice contained high levels of arsenic. No big deal. And some of the drinks had red 40 and yellow 5, but didn't list them. And you can't even use these without a special label in Europe. But in the United States, they put these dyes in candy made for children.
Brace yourself. He's about to stay on topic for more than 8 seconds.
I get it. This guy's pushing his health stuff, but he's showing you what's actually out there. And, oh my goodness. I just posted on this on my Instagram. It just bums me out. Like, I know a lot of this stuff is shit. There's a sports drink I'm not going to name made by a very popular person who I really like the person, but they're saying it has so many phthalates in it. Like, one bottle is enough for the rest of like 3 of your lifetimes of this harmful thing. Okay. That's insane. Right? But there's like a tea on this list that I like. Martinelli's apple juice. That's what I used to drink when I was like, before I was a coffee guy. I was like, I'll have an apple juice. That's healthy. This butter. I heard this thing about Kerrygold butter. That has stuff in it. Women can't wear these leggings now that are like polyester because it goes against their cooch and causes problems. Like, all these leggings have it. It's like...
Kind of drifted to a weird place there at the end, but hey, I'm proud of you, man. That was progress.
Can we have anything? We should just walk around in a leaf, drinking water, putting zinc on ourselves, getting sun at a certain part of the day, eating an animal which we raised, eating an avocado that came out of our ground with our soil. I mean, that's it. And you go, oh, you're gonna die of something. Well, you could prolong your fucking life. And you can fucking enjoy your quality of life. I'm not talking about Doritos. We all know that's the fucking shit. I'm talking about things that you thought were good. Coconut water's on this list. Is anything good for you?
Breaking news, the person you hate just made a good point. But in other news, it's a common manipulation tactic to weave the truth in with bullshit. That's how Andrew Tate got his following. He says, you're gay if you own a male cat. And then he talks about survivorship bias. People look it up and see that survivorship bias is a real thing, and suddenly that gay cat claim seems a lot more credible. YouTube has a weird thing about leaving links, so I can't cite a source, but I did look it up, and I couldn't quite find an exact match for what I'm talking about, but I found one similar called the foot in the door technique, which is asking a small request to then followed up by a big request. It's not perfect, but you can kind of see where I'm coming from in this.
I understand that I'm a sucker sometimes and I buy into people's fear. They're pushing a product. But I also understand most of the world that is corporate is soulless and scum, and the dollar is the number one thing.
It's over. The nightmares are finally over. This video is a year old, so I clicked on one of his more recent ones and saw this. For those of y'all who aren't looking, he's interviewing a guy wearing a shirt that says PM Coin. I know nothing about the PM Coin guy, but I can tell you he has long since rugged his audience as all crypto coin makers do. I watched like a minute of that interview. It's an hour long, and 15 minutes of Jamie was too much for me. I don't think I could last an hour. I clicked on the video pretty much to only confirm whether he was or was not drunk in the vid I just reacted to, and I still don't know. Please do not send hate to Jamie, and in conclusion, don't drink and podcast, kids.